The art and science of pricing a business is both an art and a science. It requires sound financial analysis, market knowledge, and an understanding of the story behind the numbers. Business pricing is a balancing act. Price too high and the business can sit on the market and lose momentum. Price too low and the owner leaves hard-earned equity on the table. The goal is not to chase the highest number or the quickest sale. The goal is to arrive at a price that reflects market reality while still giving the owner fair compensation for what they have built. At the core of valuation is EBITDA, which represents the true cash flow of the business. We start with net profit and add back interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization to isolate operating performance. 1 year of performance rarely tells the full story. To price a business accurately, we review at least 3 years of financial history and calculate a clean EBITDA for each year. Once EBITDA has been established, we apply a market-based multiple. That multiple is driven by industry, size, risk, growth potential, and the overall quality of the business. At first glance, a simple average can appear reasonable, but businesses with very different trends can produce the same average, which can lead to a distorted conclusion. One company may be declining while another is improving sharply, yet both show the same 3-year average. That is why relying on a simple average can be dangerously misleading. When the trend is clear, momentum matters. A company that is improving should not be valued the same way as one that is slipping backward, even if the historical averages look similar. Of course, not every business follows a straight line. Some businesses zigzag, with 1 year up, the next down, and then a recovery. In those cases, we need a more nuanced approach. That is where weighted averages come in. Instead of treating every year equally, we place greater weight on the most recent performance while still respecting the historical record. In this example, the oldest year receives 15% weight, the middle year 30%, and the most recent year 55%. This produces a more realistic baseline EBITDA. The result is a weighted average of $1,055,000, which better reflects the company's current earning power than a simple straight average. This is where valuation becomes both science and art. The science is in the formulas, the add-backs, the averages, and the multiples. The art is in understanding what those numbers really mean. A skilled advisor helps protect your value, defend the numbers, and position the business in a way that supports a strong multiple. That is how a business owner moves from theory to a successful outcome. If you are thinking about selling your business and want a serious view of value, Quorum Business Advisors is here to help. Contact us today for a free and confidential consultation.